Excited?
Cool.
Hello, buddy. Good, how are you? Looking good. Yeah. Doing things, you know, around here. We went to Rushden Lakes yesterday. Lakes. Yeah, the shopping centre. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, but then when we got there, it was chucking it down, so it was all right. Oh, should probably take this off. Hi guys, it's Friday the 9th of October, and today I'm in the delightful Abington Park meeting my friend Rick again. Who guessed it? Big shock. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to take some photos around Abington Park and sort of enjoy a different place for once. And I've not vlogged in public for about a week now, and I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I'll talk to you when I get to Rick. See you soon. Met him. I'm vlogging again. How are you?
Oh, fine. Nice to be out and about again.
Let my audience, although it's a phone, but you know, what are you shooting with?
What am I shooting with? This is EOS R.
Told you it had a mirrorless.
Mirrorless camera, and I'm loving every minute of it at the moment.
Good reviews. So if anyone shoots mirrorless and or you know shoots Sony and wants to go look at the Canon, then out of 5, what would you say?
Oh, I'd certainly say 4. It's just a chance of dipping your feet in the water, so this isn't too expensive an option.
Yeah.
So if you go and look at something like the Canon R5 or R6, then you're looking at significantly more money. I think the R6 is about £4,000 just for the body, so that makes your eyes water.
We're shooting this, and Rick's let me know what's it called again.
That's a dove coat.
A dove coat.
Yeah.
Okay, dove coat. But yeah, I've met him now, and that's some information for you. Excited?
Oh, sorry, yeah. He said, do you want mac and cheese? And he says, just heat it up. That's why I didn't have any time. It's not warm.
It's really exotic.
It's meant to be. No.
They're overlapping again, but even so, this is Harlech Castle, which is close to where the caravan is. So I was just killing a bit of time while Joe was in the shops.
Yeah.
And that's the next shot, so that shows it a little bit more coherently. It's still got overlaps at the top and bottom.
Yeah.
But again, I can do that. I can just crop out a square piece to represent what I've photographed here. This is the bridge from below. This is an angle that really appealed to me.
Mm-hmm. That one's really nice.
Yeah. I was actually fighting off a bush because I've got the camera on a tripod and there's a bush which was into the picture and I'm standing there with it out, stuck out like this, get out of my way while I press the button. And then this is a walk up the mountain, and this is a waterfall that I photographed. And I don't think I've got anything left after this. Oh, I have. How about that?
Oh yes, Rick.
Yeah.
That one's incredible.
I've got the fluffy water.
Yeah, I love that. The black and whites are so distinct as well, aren't they? They're like, there's not like.
I deliberately try and pick things to photograph when I'm using the black and white camera, which have got sort of extremes, if you like, because I think one works off the other. So if you've got a lot of white in there, you can afford to have a bit of black as well.
Yeah.
That's cewKY reservoir.
Okay, yeah, this is a place that I've not been to yet, but
yeah,
it's good to see
this
someone's.
This is the dam on the left hand side, and I went here and I took 3 or 4 pictures. Like there's the water. This is the intake valve and situation. This is where they take the water out because it's used for domestic water supplies.
Yeah. Wow, nice.
I'm so pleased with these pictures. I really am.
That's the shot that everyone gets, but it's nice to see someone do it on film.
Yeah.
Rather than just their phone or whatever, you know. Right.
This is the infamous mine where I went to take the photos and then realised I hadn't taken any at all.
Oh.
This is a little bit of water here where all of the spoil's in the bottom of the water. So it's a bit of a confused picture, but fundamentally there's nothing wrong with that in terms of overlaps and that sort of thing. So this is where I got a full 12 shots. Sometimes I look at it and I think, yeah, that's okay. And other times I think I could have done better there because the background is a little bit wishy-washy.
Mm-hmm.
So...
No, it's nice.
Move on to the next one. This is you can just see the houses in the middle distance there. There's 2 rows of houses. I get a lot closer to those after a while. But the reason I photographed this is these are all slates along here, and they're used as a fence.
Okay.
So they do that quite often around where I go in Wales. So this is inside one of the houses. I'm not quite sure what it was, and I didn't like the way that bit of wood was bending in that doorway, because you can see there's a fair bit of slate on top of that wood. I would keep him well away from that.
Are you inside of it right now? Are you inside of the...
I'm inside the room in the far corner.
Did you climb under then?
Sorry?
Did you climb under the hole?
No, there was a doorway behind me.
Okay.
So in the wall behind where in the opposite wall to the main one. So in the opposite. I've taken the wrong one. Hang on. There you go. This wall here. If you imagine the opposite wall behind me, then there was a doorway in that and a window.
Okay, I understood.
It's at the end of the street.
They're really nice, Rick. They're really nice. I love them. Your pictures as well.
They're so dramatic, aren't they?
Yeah.
I wish I'd shown some of these when I was at university, because I think Richard would have put himself up then, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You never really showed that. And then that's the final one. I like that one as well. I went to Bradgate Park yesterday and photographed some deer.
Oh my god! Yeah, how was it?
So it worked very well. Jo came with me.
Yeah.
And she did all the spotting. and I got. So I was going to show you a few deer photographs just out of interest.
If you
I had the 5 EOS 5 out for this.
Oh yeah.
And I'm also having a thing at the moment about autumn colours, as you'll know from the Abington Park thing. So this tree appealed to me a little bit, and I thought I'd like it a bit better if it's a bit brighter. So I took it again. And this was a tree on the other side, so I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone here.
Yeah.
You can see in Leicester, all the kids are still on holiday because they've started their school holiday a week earlier. So this is all the people here who are walking from the car park, which was absolutely chocker, and they're walking down this path to go to the visitor centre and then walking back to the car park. Oh. So I'm being a bit more adventurous, and I'm actually walking other places in the park to try and find deer, as you will shortly see. That's basically a rerun of the previous shot, but a little bit brighter. And again, there's my favourite tree again.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like these here. I like the way that one's catching the sun. He's starting to catch the sun.
Mm.
And I think he hasn't got anything obscuring his face, but I think the next one he has got something obscuring his face.
Oh.
So I may have to, yeah, you see, so I'll have to work on that one a little bit. This was one of the does walking by the stag, and she was watching him all the time because I think when she actually got level with him and then she knew he could see her, she ran off. She's trying to. There she goes. He's starting to run here. Look past the stag.
This is where you went with the group, isn't it? The club.
Yeah, last year. That's it. You'd love it there. I'll certainly, if everything not back to normal next year, then I'll certainly take you there and get you the chance, because what I got at the end, as you'll see, is absolutely incredible. This was all the sanctuary, and this was where all the people were looking at it. And you know, you see the guy in blue there on the right-hand side with his grandson and
Yeah.
so on. So that's where everybody expected to see the deer. But I knew that if I moved out a little bit, so that's a nice group of them there. There is a stag in there, but you can't quite see his antlers.
Yeah.
And that one, and then this one, I actually upped the light a little bit, and I quite like those.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah. And then we walked off up the hill away from everybody, and we found this little group.
Oh. Oh yes, Rick.
They're nice, aren't they?
They're very nice. They're really nice.
We were still within the recommended distances and all that, so we weren't up close. It was just the lens that was doing it. And if you can pick out the hairs on a photograph, then you've got the focus just about spot on. So that's what I was looking at, because some of these, you see the deer behind, for example, two behind, he's out of focus, but the main ones that I'm interested in the centre of the picture, they're just where I want them to be.
Mm-hmm. No, you've nailed these. You've nailed them.
He's a cheeky little bugger, he is, isn't he? Then they all walked off. They got a bit stressy, so we had to walk on after a little while. But
Oh, that's so good.
I'm so happy with it. I really am. That's why I'm all sort of bubbling with it. This was only yesterday.
Oh wow, okay. That soon.
Yeah.
You've cracked it, you've nailed it there. I love them.
Snuck up on this group. They're lovely. They're lovely creatures. They're so. But when they're in the rut, because they are in the rut at the moment, I've never heard deers grunting and growling like they were doing.
I've just met up with Rick, and we just found this red, pretty much dark red tree. What do you think, Rick?
Oh, look at that hole of that bit there.
That's insane. We never expected to see. Oh. If you didn't know, we're photographers. If you didn't know. But that's nuts. Hi, this is, what's the date today?
26.
Monday the 26th of August, and I'm trying this.
August?
October. Monday the 26th of October, there you go. Trying this lamb biscuit that Mum got me. And I've already bitten a leg off. So I would do a first review, but I've already bitten a leg off. Kay's got the same one, but she got it for her birthday. So, taste test, even though I almost dropped down on the floor. This is Anna, everyone. Anna the llama. Good. I feel bad eating a leg though. Eating her legs. Rob, if you're watching. She's nice. So Waitrose if you want it, Rob. Or anyone.